Miss, Merry Christmas. Your missus got me on a wish list. More side dishes than the 7 fishes. She'll be home alone with me this Christmas.
Dudes hate it when I show up like I'm Cousin Eddie. They just stare in disbelief like when the septic's emptied. And I brought the family, we came to eat. Fighting with your girl cause she saved the neck for me. There goes your self-esteem, $1 billion team. Walking in the Rizzler Wonderland, causing a scene. On fire, passing you like Lightning McQueen. All you see is dusty roads like the American dream. I ain't Saint Nick, but they lining up to take a pic. I'm with the Riz and you know he's coming for your chick. We just gotta tell these haters that I'm sorry. God, I'm saltier than old man Marley.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Your missus got me on a wish list. More side dishes than the 7 fishes. She'll be home alone with me this Christmas. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Your missus got me on a wish list. More side dishes than the 7 fishes. She'll be home alone with me this Christmas.
It's like the Polar Express, the way my name ring bells. I got checked out more than people in hotels. Rizzy, baby, all I gotta do is flex a jaw, and I can steal her, like Terry Bradshaw. I guess I'm the Grinch, the way you dudes feel. I never heard of you, that's why you live in Whoville? Swag Santa, Bat Grabber, Black Panther. What kind of verse do you kill?
Funny about
Simon says
in the
this
background
tall.
is Hook.
On point like I'm Chris Paul.
And
More buzz
then
than
he's
a
getting
missed
parked
call.
on by some
Light
fucking
up the
broad.
block. Come
My
and go,
t-shirt money is now in the ass cracker.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
So thanks, Huck.
Your missus
But,
got me on a wish list.
I don't
More
understand.
side dishes than the 7
But Jesus
fishes.
Christ, this is the
She'll be
greatest
home alone
thing
with
I've ever
me
seen.
this Christmas. Merry Christmas,
But,
Merry
but
Christmas.
hey,
it
I
worked
hope,
out.
Missus
I
got me
hope,
on a wish
actually
list.
think they make
More
it
side
because
dishes
I would
than
love
the
to see the
7
American
fishes.
drag
She'll be home alone with me this
stop getting on John
Christmas.
Laurinaitis. You have live footage of John Laurinaitis in his living room calling somebody in his underwear saying, "Hey, bud, you fired."
What did Max Caster say about me?
Like I'm embarrassed the fact that I'm hosting a post show for this crap.
I'm proud of you, Carl. I love this.
We did our Valentine's Day post of Hooked on You, but it was mainly for Jamie Hayter and only
That's-
Jamie Hayter.
It's not right. It's not right. It's fucking trying to build an account and we get this bullshit on the account. Great, but
So follow a simp account.
okay, okay. But here's the thing, because those people, this is networking. This is
We
easy
actually
networking.
follow.
You got.
a simp account.
It was a business decision.
It's
to
a
follow
business.
the
It's a business. You
wrestling
have to
simp,
follow these
okay?
people. This is like following. If you want a stan account, you got to follow the other stans. And
I know, but, like,
when you
shit,
get big, you
I-
get rid of them. You
I
get
thought-
rid of them after that. It's over with.
I open up our Instagram and the first thing I see is pro wrestling
I don't
simp,
look
and I'm
at
like,
that.
what is this?
I don't look at that.
It
I don't
was
look
a
at that stuff.
business decision.
It's a business
okay?
decision because that guy promotes us, and then when we don't need him anymore, we toss him aside. That's what happens. This is,
Yeah, well, we got go so fucking slap it on a t-shirt and continue to use the move forehead.
Unpretty.
This guy just say
I'll take
fucking
kill switch.
forehead.
What?
This guy say forehead.
You
Yes, I
did.
did.
You think I fucking wouldn't catch that? You think nobody on this program would catch that? But I did. For weird.
You almost didn't.
For weird.
Let's be honest, you almost didn't.
Weird champ. Weird champ. This is what we resort to here.
All right, next up.
Unbelievable. Five head.
Next
Poggers.
up, we have.
Why people happy? Pogu. Weird champ. For weird. Forehead.
Oh god.
Franker faces.
Oh.
Wowie. Why people sad. What else?
Look at how red my face is.
What else we got? Let me go on Twitch right quick. Okay.
Why? Why?
Why do people happy?
Keck.
XW, LOLW,
Oh.
XQCL.
All right. The acclaim promo now. We were backstage.
Okay.
They're just like, yo,
Okay.
it's not gonna be a triple. It's not gonna be a
Yo,
normal.
dude, we're gonna do a fatal four-way poggers, bro. Thanks for the fucking
God,
bits.
Fuck, damn it! Jump off a roof.
Well, they just lost Gunter, so I don't know how that is gonna survive. But what's it called? But the Third Reich faction. That's the Imperium's gonna turn to the Third Reich now. But
He posted a picture on Twitter with Sean Dean. He's got his castle. It says "Justice" on it. And then somebody says Hook is some fucking girl says on Twitter, Hook is what? Stokely, I hate your ball ass so much. And then Big Stoke on Twitter goes, wow, Hook will pay for his crimes. It was confirmed that there was a forearm fracture which required a cast. I am distraught. I rolled dice with my left hand, so I'm please don't make me sue this company, Tony Khan. Please, you know that a portrait of your father that's hanging in your office? Well, once I own this company, I'm replacing it with a big-ass photo of James Brown. Yep. Every time you see the Godfather of Soul sweating in drug-fueled rage at the Apollo, you're gonna think of me. Sounds pretty miserable, bro. Do the right thing. Punish this little bastard Hook and write me a fat check. By the way, here's a photo of me with my best friend Al Sharpton. It means absolutely nothing, by the way. Blushing face. But somebody tweeted, he tweeted, Hook is a piece of shit, and then somebody tweeted this. Some woman, I dated a 5'8" guy who taunt every jack. Oh wait, I dated a 5'8" guy who taunt every jacked. 6'3" bro he met until they pulled their first back to beat him up. Whereupon my ex would go, hey, come on. I'm a little guy. I'm just a little guy. No, it's just also my birthday. I'm a birthday boy. It somehow always worked. And then Stokely just quote tweets it. Fuck you.
Antonio Brown, but who the fuck's in the background? It's Hook. It's fucking Hook. And then he's getting twerked on by some fucking broad. My t-shirt money is now in the ass crack of some fucking stripper. So thanks, Hook. But I don't. But Jesus Christ, this is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Clip it. Oh
but
actually, hey, it worked out in the long run.
I actually do hope they make another season actually, because I would love to see the American Dragon on Total Bellas start memeing on John Laurinaitis. You have live footage of John Laurinaitis in his living room calling somebody in his underwear saying, "Hey, bud, you're fired."
What did Max Caster say about me?
Like I'm embarrassed the fact that I'm hosting a post show for this crap.
I'm proud of you, Carl. I love this.
We did our Valentine's Day post of Hooked on You, but it was mainly for Jamie Hayter and only Jamie Hayter.
It's not right. It's not right. It's fucking trying to build an account and we get this bullshit on the account. Great. But
So follow a simp account.
Okay. Okay, but here's the thing, because those people, this is networking. This is
We
easy
actually
networking.
follow
You got
It was a business decision.
it's
to
a
follow
business. It's a business. You
wrestling
have to
simp,
follow these
okay?
people. This is like following. If you want a stan account, you got to follow the other stans. And
I know, but, like,
when you
shit,
get big, you get rid of them. You
I
get
thought-
rid of them after that. It's over with.
I open up our Instagram and the first thing I see is pro wrestling
I don't
simp, and
look
I'm
at
like,
that.
what is this?
I don't look at that.
It
I don't
was
look
a
at that stuff.
business decision.
It's a business
okay?
decision because that guy promotes us, and then when we don't need him anymore, we toss him aside. That's what happens. This is
Yeah, well, we got go fucking slap it on a t-shirt and continue to use the move forehead.
Unpretty.
This guy just say
I'll take
fucking
kill switch.
forehead.
What?
This guy say forehead.
You
Yes, I
did.
did.
You think I fucking wouldn't catch that? You think nobody on this program would catch that? But I did. For weird.
You almost didn't.
For weird.
Let's be honest, you almost didn't.
Weird champ. Weird champ. This is what we resort to here.
All right, next up,
Unbelievable. Five head.
Next
Poggers.
up, we have
Why people happy? Pogu. Weird champ. For weird. Forehead.
Oh god.
Franker faces.
While you're doing the intro.
It's Wednesday, guys. You know what that means. It is time for your weekly dose of the Pro Wrestling Injection right here on the Pro Wrestling Injection YouTube and Twitch. Christian has now out for the foreseeable future until Revolution, because I don't think we're doing a show for Grand Slam. Sorry, yeah. Been a
Okay,
long
good,
week for
because
me.
I'm not going to be home that night anyway.
So, you have us two. You have two people here who will just drive a conversation into the fucking ground. I am the outlaw.
No, we won't drive it into the ground. We'll drive it off of a cliff, and then we'll magically get back on track, because all of a sudden the road just became level again with the ground underneath.
Point proven. I am the outlaw Zach here, joined by Mr. Marathon himself, Mike. Lego update. I am a little bit further into it.
Nice.
Almost done. Almost is an understatement. The flux capacitor is now able to light up.
Ooh.
So that's nice. A lot of work was done this past weekend. A lot of work will not be done this weekend because I got stuff to do.
And it's the Super Bowl.
That too.
Yeah.
Good old house cleaning for myself. I'm a happy boy today because Pete Alonso has re-signed with the New York Mets for 2 years for $52 million. I think that's what I said to you. I'm happy because I got his jersey for my birthday, and well, it was a late birthday gift. It was I got it like a while ago. This was when he was a free agent. So I was like, great, if I have this jersey, it's just going to be nothing to me. But I do have a Soto jersey. I'm happy about that. So let's just dive into some news, though, for wrestling news. I want to talk about WWE 2K25 first. Today, a lot of footage from the press junket at Royal Rumble has been released from either Smack Talks, which does a lot of the news and update coverage of like just pro wrestling games in general. New Legacy Inc. A bunch of other creators have released their footage, and this game, god damn it, it sold me. I wasn't gonna buy it. Hell, I wasn't gonna pre-order it. Next week, I'm pre-ordering this game. It sold me because the backyard, the backstage brawl area for the NXT parking lot has a glass spot, like a sheet of glass, where you go up to a scaffolding and you throw your opponent into the sheet of glass, or you can do any move into a sheet of glass, and I'm like, great. Also, you have the return of intergender matches, so men can verse women. You can have an intergender Royal Rumble if you want. So, yeah. Game has sold me.
Did that with their game, but
but this is the first time this has happened for WWE since 2009.
Now you have me thinking, what was the last sports game I bought? Well, I know the last wrestling game I bought was WWE 13. Still goated, by the way.
SVR 11.
Last sports game. Let's see. Last sports game in general. Maybe NHL 18. Maybe
All right.
19.
All right.
Let me see if I see it here. There's 17 right there. There's 18. Yeah, it might be 18. Oh, that's right. The only reason I have 19 is because it became free on the Xbox store after like 2 years, and I'm just like, okay,
that's about
why not? I'll do it.
That's about right.
Do a franchise mode, make the most ridiculous trades imaginable. Yeah.
Next up on the news docket, the BTE YouTube channel. It was brought into the world as being the Elite, then recently it was changed over to being the Dark Order. As of today, as of 1 hour ago, posted by the Drainmaker, BTE YouTube channel and profile picture has just been changed from the Being the Dark Order back to the Young Bucks with the IWGP titles, and the name restored to being the Elite. This is gonna be really good because, hey, if BTE is coming back, I'm so happy. BTE was an important part in AEW as well. Even like before AEW, was a very important part in it.
Oh, yeah.
Hell, it was an important part during the early stages of AEW, and in the pandemic era, which was still early AEW. You had like it helped develop stories and was so good. And
You know,
so yeah.
You know how I found out about being the Elite before I found out that it was actually being the Elite?
What?
Remember when they were in the parking lot of a Raw?
Yes. The most famous episode.
So, funny enough, I remember hearing about that from somebody. I think this was either during the period where I didn't have Twitter or just flat out wasn't using it before I deactivated it. I didn't know that was being the Elite until I watched all of the episodes through of being the Elite, and then I was just like, oh my god, I remember hearing about this.
So yeah, it's...
Yeah, that's it.
Now, next up, WWE, formerly known as Elias, now known as Elijah, has joined the AEW Ring of Honor tag team faction known as the Righteous. This is
just looks
fucking
it looks so
insane.
right.
I have the picture pulled up, just looking at it. God, fuck. And yeah, it fits so well. It fits so well. I'm so happy.
Now you know what they need to do, right?
Put them on TV.
Well, yeah, that would help them. But what would really do is they need to have an entrance where all you hear is Elijah playing the guitar of the theme, and then you have a spotlight on him.
That
with
might
the
be the
microphone
case.
right there to amp. I'm just saying that. Just putting that out there. Please make it happen.
And last bit of news, we're talking about the Royal Rumble winner or winners. And the women's winner was a bit of an upset. And that was in Charlotte Flair. Charlotte picked up the win. Not many people are happy about that for obvious fucking reasons. But
not a lot of people seem to be happy about either Rumble winner.
Well, the ones who are upset about the men's Royal Rumble winner are boohoo crybabies who should not expect Cena to have won. But I am happy that Jey Uso has won. Jey deserves a lot of stuff going forward. He's over. He got over naturally too. So
yeah. You would know better than me. So
and yeah, there's really nothing else. No other really big news from what I could see. I'll do once over on Twitter again, just to see. Yeah, no, there's really nothing else. I see just a lot of like a lot of screenshots from Tony Storm today on my Twitter feed. So we'll get to that when we get to that.
I still need to find the screenshot of Shivani. But here's a random Twitter thing. There's a graphic of it in a tweet, and the caption is "Hold this L." Jalen Hurts is 14-1 against the AFC in the regular season since 2022. Who's that one loss?
Who?
The Jets, baby.
I mean, yeah, but
and there's
want
the
to
Storm.
see.
There we go.
I want to see Kansas City eat so much fucking shit on Sunday. Fuck Kansas City. Fuck
I don't
Kermit the
like either team.
Frog.
Kermit the Frog here.
I
don't like either one of these teams, and I will admit, while it will not make me happy to see Kansas City win, I under no circumstance want a Philly team to ever win anything. So do with that info what you will. I cannot stand Philadelphia teams or their fans.
That's just, but like anyone but the Chiefs.
I don't want the Eagles to win either. So this is kind of a wash of a Super Bowl for me. At least last year I was able to root for the 49ers. I can't root for a Philly team. Can't do it.
I understand that, but for me, I can't root for Kansas City. I'd rather drag my nuts through broken glass and see Kansas City win another fucking Super Bowl.
That's fair. That's fair. Then again, I also have a vendetta against certain players on the Eagles, aka failed Jets draft picks, where if they win, I'm going to lose my shit. So this is a double-edged sword for me. It's not a win situation. It's a lose-lose situation. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
All right.
What a waste of a season. Seriously.
So I made this comparison to my friends about Aaron Rodgers' stint with the Jets. He Hulk Hogan WCW that entire fucking team. He Hogified that entire fucking team.
I don't think that's accurate.
He pretty much took over. He got the head coach fired.
No, he didn't. Our owner is just a moron.
Yeah, but probably fucking dipshit got into his fucking ear.
I highly doubt it. We were literally playing for first place like the week of him getting fired, and things just got so much worse. It was just oh, Jesus Christ.
Aaron Rodgers put a plague on our team that we can't fix. Let's be honest.
No. Our owners put a plague on this fucking team. If only he would have fucking stayed healthy in 2023, we would have actually made the fucking playoffs.
Yeah.
God damn it, I had to sit through fucking 3 goddamn years as Zach Wilson.
I'm happy that I didn't even watch this entire season. For once, I'm kind of happy I didn't watch this season.
So, to keep it short, while Rodgers was not great, he was also far from the problems of why we were losing. Which is kind of why I want him back next season.
He added to them. But...
sort of. I think that's a little overblown, but I'm not completely disagreeing with you.
Mm-hmm.
I also did think a lot of it was just the media just being retards. Oh, sorry. Are we allowed to say that on here?
I don't fucking care, to be honest. Be PG, be PC, don't be PC. We call our wrestling fans autistic people, so...
Well, that's deserved. Just saying, it is. We do this. We do a podcast. We're on wrestling Twitter. We see all of it.
Yeah.
We see all of it. But just give me... Just get Alan fucking Lazard and Hassan Reddick and Michael Clemens off the team and Javon Kinlaw, and I'll be happy. And Tyron Smith. As long as those 5 are gone, I'll be happily watching next season. Anyway, that's all I'll say on football.
All right, so let's now talk about pro wrestling, because there was a Dynamite tonight.
Again.
And it was a fun Dynamite. Really fun. I enjoyed it.
Oh, I thought this was a very good Dynamite from start to finish. Obviously, not a perfect one, because there was one very obvious fuck up, which we'll get back to. But other than that, I mean,
Yeah, we opened up
this is
tonight.
one of the better Dynamites of the last couple months.
It has, true. We opened up with Renee just in the back. Well, it was like
Yeah,
a
they had
they had like
yeah,
a
they had,
pre-video thing.
the cameras with on Swerve walking in with Prince Nana holding the embassy robe. Then Ricochet, then Timeless Tony Storm. No cameras, please, no cameras. And then we had Renee, and who do we got talking to Renee?
King Switch.
Switchblade, Jay White.
And he was pretty much just saying, "Oh, like I'm gonna get my match with Mox, blah blah blah." And
the last couple weeks, I've had to rely on certain people that I don't usually want to rely on. Got a little bit of history there with FTR. Dude, his accent just makes everything so much fucking
it's
better.
Kiwi.
Like, it's incredible.
It's fucking New Zealand.
It's great. It's like I could listen to that man talk all day. Like his voice is just awesome.
So he starts running down the Death Riders, and Death Riders pop up. He goes, "Okay, just on time. 1, 2, okay, we're all here, boys.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8." And Death Riders are just like, "Wait, what?" And then a brawl ensues.
And then the best camera wipe in the world. You see Marina Shafir pick up Renee and scurry off.
Oh, that was phenomenal. That was one of 2 moments of
I
this
need
Dynamite
this.
where I was just howling.
I need this to be a reoccurring bit now.
Yes, please.
If the
Just,
Death
sign me
Riders
up.
are there with Renee and Marina Shafir is there, Marina Shafir has to take Renee out of the equation so she doesn't get hurt.
Oh, this was so good.
This leads into the arena. We then get into the crowd. We get into the ring. Pac takes a nasty fucking bump. And
Because,
also,
of course,
someone broke the archway of the heels entrance. If you saw on the right side, it was cracked up a bit.
yeah. So as that happened, I was just like, "Oh, that's what that's made of," because it did not look like that sturdy.
I'm sorry, I'm just
so I'm
pouring.
just like, "Oh, okay."
Thirsty.
No, you're good. What do you got? Hawaiian Punch there?
No, this is a Carolina staple I figured out. This is at a lot of restaurants here. It is cherry lemon sun drop.
Interesting.
So good.
Well, I'll have to try it next time I go to North Carolina, whenever that is.
Who knows? It's not great here.
It's been a couple years.
Actually, that's where I'm wrong. Tomorrow it's going to be 71 degrees.
Damn.
The one thing I love, I will never miss New York's fucking cold ass weather.
Speaking of New York's cold ass weather, according to my phone, it is currently 29 degrees outside.
Ooh.
And it's supposed to start snowing around 4 a.m. And then rain.
Damn.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna suck.
Damn.
Tomorrow's gonna suck.
Well, hey, we could be in my college town of Oswego. It's 16 degrees. Feels like 10. So.
Damn. That's cold.
Yeah, I love the weather.
At least I was able to. Hey, at least I was literally able to run outside earlier in shorts and a thin Under Armour over my t-shirt. So that's how you know it's not like too bad.
I've only, out of every time that I've worked, I've only worn sweatpants 3 times. That's how cold it's been here.
Yeah.
I've only ever had to wear
Hot.
sweatpants 3 times.
Enough
about the weather. So this gets into the ring. Then Adam Copeland gets on the mic as Death Riders run off. He goes, "Hey, Mox, no, I want a match with you at Revolution." Moxon gets the mic, goes, "You haven't fucking earned it." Simple as that. Like you haven't earned it, which is not wrong.
You haven't earned shit. You don't deserve shit. The answer is no. And I'm just like, can people please make that concise, like every week instead of just a long drawn out no? Because he put it perfectly.
And he's not wrong.
No, he's not really.
Copeland has not earned it yet. And then Jay White says, okay, fine, then if you're not going to fight him, how about you fight me and him with one of your buddies in like a Brisbane brawl, a Brisbane street fight. At Grand Slam. So that's going to happen.
Sign me up.
That's going to be fun. I think it's already announced. It's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Sign me up, because, I mean, you get Jay White, Cope, Mox, and who is it going to be? Claudio, they said, or Pac?
Let me check Twitter if it did officially get announced. I believe it did, but I wasn't 100p on it.
Yeah, I don't write the matches down. It's just too much to write down in a short amount of time. So I usually just rely on you for that.
Yeah, because I have
it was
3
nice
monitors.
When it was nice when they, like in the beginning of AEW, when they would literally give the entire showdown and I could just get my phone out, click, 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 click. Okay, I'm good. Part of me kind of wants them to bring that back.
Okay, I don't see anything within Twitter, so I'm going to assume maybe not. It might get announced this Saturday. So yeah.
Hey, but I'm good for that.
Yeah,
so,
hey.
Sign me up, like I said. All right, so this went into a small little Collision recap video with Brody and Okada. I'm no bitch. I'm no bitch. Yet again, Buddy challenges him to a Continental title match. He says no. And now we have another match for Grand Slam.
Yeah. And it's going to be Buddy Matthews taking on Okada for the Continental title. And
this
holy
is shaping up
shit.
to be a pretty damn good show.
God damn, that match is going to feed. Fucking feed.
Oh, yeah. This is shaping up to be a very good show.
Yeah. Jealous it's not happening in New York? A little bit. Even though I'm here in North Carolina.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that was bound to end at some point, but we got a nice little 4-year run out of it, so.
Mm-hmm. And I only attended one of them.
It. That was fun. That was a fun night.
It was. It also was the night that everything went bad for AEW with stories.
Yes, because Adam Cole just had the worst luck imaginable.
And
on
Moxley
that night
got
and
concussed.
Literally shattered his ankle. And Moxley got concussed. But we did see Rey Fenix win his first and only championship. Singles.
Yes. Yeah.
And we also we had a fucking phenomenal view of Prince Nana that night, as that was in its prime of getting over.
Yeah, and what's odd is like the camera. No, so the video angle that went viral. I swear, like that person was like 2 rows next to us.
Oh, they were right by us after we snuck down.
I can't believe it doesn't really matter. Like we had help. Like most of the time at those shows, if security is cool, they'll let you sit in those empty seats.
Oh, at the Hammerstein room, there was literally a guy. I was literally in the nosebleeds, which for that arena, for that venue, is still a phenomenal fucking seat.
Yeah.
One guy literally goes, "All right, I need 10 people to fill up
Rampage
floor seats," and I literally just went and got my ass up and followed him. No hesitation.
Even without that, if security is cool though, you're more than likely can sit. Not exactly ringside, but like you can sit like hard camera, you're in view type seats.
And also it pays to know somebody, and it also pays to know somebody who knows somebody. So
yes, that too.
Because people can only do so much depending on, where they are.
Yeah. So what was next up? Was that Will
So
Ospreay's?
after- Yes, sir. After this, we had Will Ospreay versus a Don Callis family member, and everyone was on Twitter was just like, "It better not be Trent." And I'm just like,
What the
do you people have
fuck?
against Trent?
Also,
I was like, what do you people have against Trent?
I'm gonna be very honest. Mark Davis makes no sense. It made
Actually,
no sense.
It makes sense.
No, it doesn't really. Because just like a few weeks, well, no, not even, maybe like what, 2 or 3 months ago.
It's been.
We had him teaming up with Ospreay to go up against Don Callis family.
Well, okay, so if I'm remembering this correctly, that was when he like first came back. He was teaming up with Ospreay, and then over the course of the next couple weeks, it was more of he was kind of in the middle, couldn't really make up his mind. He didn't really he was put in a position he didn't want to be put in, and then because remember he is tag team partners with Kyle Fletcher, so the unsaid happened off screen, which at least this wasn't a complete curveball.
For me, it just didn't.
This wasn't a swerve just for the sake of a swerve.
For me, it didn't make 100% of any sense. Like it's like it's 75% of making sense, not 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love how this made more sense to me in the moment than the Full Gear ending, which made 100% complete sense, which I didn't realize in real time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Mark Davis comes out, and I was just like, "Oh, all right." So they did it. So
yeah.
What I was also thinking is, oh, we get to see some Aussie Open tag matches soon, which I was just like, ooh, ears perked up.
Yeah.
And then Ospreay is beside himself, like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
He goes like,
you
"Are you
sold out? You sold out."
His was like seriously, really? Are you for real?
I mean, this was also addressed later in the show.
Yeah.
AKA probably like 10, 15 minutes after this. So, first off, they had a very good match. Because it's fucking Will Ospreay and Mark Davis. These two had a very good match. And at the end, Mark Davis rips off the turnbuckle pad, the middle one, and holy shit, Rick Knox actually did his job for once.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. BTE is back and Rick Knox is doing his job. Are we in 2019 AEW again?
He must have gotten audited. Brandon Cutler must have just got a whole compilation and just sent it to the EVPs, and we're just like, they called them up, Rick, get your shit together. We're coming back soon. So this unofficial precursor to the Young Bucks returning soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that does not work for Mark Davis, as he's, arguing with Rick Knox. Will Ospreay comes and hits a hidden blade. Uno, dos, tres. Will picks up the win. And then Will gets on the mic after this. And Don, at this point, still had the commentary headset on. So I'm just like, oh yeah, they're absolutely doing something here. Cannot remember for the life of me what he said. But then as he's doing his promo, he just goes, well, you've had a base... I don't remember the exact lines, but what he said was basically, while you had one friend turn on me, I gained another friend, and all you hear is battle cry. Kenny Omega's music.
To be honest, when he said no, he was like, because of your actions, I've gained a new best friend. And I thought, is Trent turning face? best friend?
I did not think of that, but that's a pretty good catch.
I was like, what the fuck's happening? But nope. We get Battle Cry. Here comes Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega says he's disappointed in Mark Davis, saying that he probably been told a lot of lies and you shouldn't be listening to them.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I said. They did end up addressing that, and just like, I don't know what he told you, but I promise you, it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And they do a pretty good job of hyping this match up for next week.
Yes, and then what surprised me the most, because normally with this stage we haven't seen pyro, they hit a fuck ton of pyro on this.
And even Kenny was just like, that surprised me too.
Because that's what I hate about the new stage that they use. You don't get pyro anymore.
Well, it's not really a stage.
Well, that's what I mean. Like with what the new walkway that they do, we don't get pyro anymore. That's some of the best, because AEW has crazy pyro.
Well, yeah, when they want to. I still remember when Ricky Starks got the literal $100,000 pyro, and I'm just like, oh god, when I heard that number. That shit's on, and they can do good pyro when they want.
Then after this, what do we have after this?
After this, we had the short vignette recapping everything with Swerve and Ricochet leading up to tonight. Enjoyed that. After this, we had the Hurt Syndicate. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, new AEW Tag Team Champions, alongside MVP. And he just goes, we're open for business. And then what do you hear? As soon as I heard it, I was just like, the Guns, baby, they're back.
Mm-hmm. And god damn, I'm so fucking happy.
Oh
so
yeah,
happy.
you were hyped. I know that for sure.
I love the Guns so much. In the words of CM Pulse back in the day, if you skipped the Gun Club on Dark, fuck you. Because god damn.
So they walk up to the ring. Austin is on the mic. It's just like, look, you just said you're open for business. So how about me and Colton get in the ring and talk business? And he just goes, well, you ain't dressed like businessmen, but you're acting like men. So come on up here.
And we respect your daddy. Pretty much that.
Oh, yeah.
That was the gist of it. And
yeah, we're former AEW Tag Team Champions. We've been waiting 2 years to get our rematch on TV. What do you say? Just because I respect your daddy, next week it'll be the Hurt Syndicate versus a couple of ass boys.
And once he said that, I was like, oh. And then the chant started. The chant started to slowly bubble. And then Austin's like, you know what? No, it was Colton. He's like, you know what? We are ass boys, and we got 2 words for you: guns up.
Guns up. And like a quarter of the crowd, you heard, suck it.
Because it's a force of habit.
It is. But good stuff here. So that's next week, you said?
Maybe. I think.
Yeah, again, I have a hard time paying attention to match announcements because I don't go on Twitter too much. But this was good stuff. I did enjoy this.
I'm going to see if it's on the Twitter page.
After this, we had Renee in the back with Mercedes?
No. You asshole.
See what I did there? See what I did there? I have to at least once an episode.
Harley Cameron is doing phenomenal work. I am so happy for her right now.
This woman can play guitar, sing, do ventriloquism, wrestle. Is there anything this woman can't do?
Not be on a losing streak till recently.
This is true. This is true. I wouldn't put it past her that she could solve a Rubik's Cube. I don't know. She's got a lot going on there. She might be able to.
So Harley Cameron has the ventriloquist Mercedes Moné, and it's amazing. Then out comes the real Mercedes Moné, takes off the puppet, and
I just love how she slowly opens the door and just goes, I have to deal with this.
And pretty much Mercedes calls Harley a loser and says, "You're never gonna ride the money train." Mercedes is walking away. Harley's giving her the finger. And Renee's like, "Stop it! Stop it!
Stop it! Stop it!"
There was a funny caption of it was my older brother and me. My mom after my mom turns away from yelling at me. So it's I'm happy for this. I don't think I would love for it to happen, but I wish they're gonna take TBS title off of her and give it to Harley Cameron.
That would be nice. Get it with somebody who's getting over. Yeah, that's a conversation we need to start having, but not tonight.
So, like, they kind of fumbled.
And I have nothing against Mercedes. Her in-ring work has been pretty good.
It's like they fumbled striking the iron with the Outrunners, because Outrunners, like, they're still over, but it's starting to fizzle out.
Yes, and then the second segment, and then something happened in the show later that made me kind of there yet. They still got something.
They still got something, but they need to.
Actually, did you hear the report a while back? The Young Bucks at one point apparently pitched losing. I would have been
that was in
so
our group
happy.
chat.
But it also made sense why they decided to put the titles on Private Party. So, and then they did nothing with them. But now the tag titles are on the right team. For now.
Yeah.
So after this, they go to commercial. We come back. Renee, again, in the back again. This time with Hangman. And she's asking him, "So, what were you doing outside Swerve's locker room last week?" And he just goes, "I don't want to talk about it. Moment of weakness. That's all you're going to get out of me." And then they pan. You hear a voice in the background like, "Can we hurry this up?" Pan left. It's Mark Caster holding his best wrestler alive, whatever the fuck. And he just goes, I'm just waiting for you to be done. Best wrestler alive, open challenge. And Hangman just goes, "Well, I'm free. I'm open. If you're holding a challenge, how about we do this tonight?"
I gotta make my way out.
I'm gonna go into my car. And Hangman's just like, "Oh, I'll follow you."
Yeah, I'll make sure you're safe. I'm gonna help you out. I guess Max can't find his fucking car.
Either that, or he was being too closely pursued by Hangman to get into his car.
Because we'll talk about what happens later.
Maybe the battery on his keychain died. He couldn't unlock it from a distance.
What was after?
Hey, you never know. You never know. Shit happens.
True.
After this, we had the Hounds of Hell, Buddy Matthews and Brody King versus Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. This was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these four went out there. They had their working boots on. They're going all over the fucking ringside. And again, this is good stuff. I really, really cannot wait until they do Hurt Syndicate versus Hounds of Hell, because that is going to slap. That's going to feed families. Getting towards the end of the match here, Okada and I believe Fletcher are in the corner. Buddy's setting up for a move, and all you hear is Okada's music. And I'm just like, oh, are we actually going to get him to come out ringside? But no, it was a diversion tactic. And Fletcher was able to, after a very, very bad botch that Takeshita took slightly too long to jump off of the top rope, looked great, would have been really good had they hit their cue here. Because Bryce obviously had to cut the count short, and people realized, because it took the wind out of the match for a solid 15 seconds. But in the end, they take out Buddy. They basically almost next to murder Brody to make sure he stays down. Okada and Fletcher and Takeshita pick up the win, and that match against Ospreay and Kenny next week is going to be amazing. Cannot wait. Then after this, we had a Collision recap with Samoa Joe, Hook, and the Patriarchy, and they pan.
They're doing their same. They're doing what they were doing with Jericho, and Hook was like, "Whoa, well, remember, we told me don't get in your head, because when you get too angry, you get all up in your head." He goes, "Okay, you're right."
Yeah, when you're furious, you lose focus.
So you go first.
And he just goes, "What did I tell you about? What did I tell you about using my things against me?"
And then
found that kind of funny.
So they knock on Christian Cage's door, and Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian open the door. Joe goes, "So where's your daddy? He's not here." Okay, well then.
Tell your daddy I said hi.
So send a message for us. They start kicking this shit out of them, and then the camera pans. You just see Christian Cage and Mama Wayne just watching a merciful beatdown. Camera pans back. The beatdown stops. Joe and Hook leave. Christian Cage and Mama Wayne go in. Cameras try to follow. They push the cameras back so hard that the feed cut out.
That was so good. So good.
So yeah.
I'm telling you, Christian is doing some phenomenal work. He doesn't have to do much. After this, we have MJF. And he starts cutting a promo on old jingity jangle Jeff Jarrett. And
AEW stands for the E stands for elite, not all elderly wrestling.
And then Max Caster comes out and looks like he's about to smash the ever-living hell out of MJF's head. But MJF sees it, sidesteps him, gets in his face. "What the hell are you doing? This is my time." And Max just keeps going, "Hangman, Hangman, Hangman. I'm running away from Hangman. This isn't... I got no beef with you." And then we hear Hangman's music. We get another face-to-face.
That feud is gonna be amazing.
I cannot wait. And they have been doing a very good job of slowly building this up by tease. So we get the face-to-face. Hangman is chasing Caster through the crowd. Oh, so we're just gonna go back to interrupting me every week now, apparently. This is where we're at.
And you guys are chanting for cowboy shit? Yeah, he's a fucking hack.
He's a fucking hack. So then he starts to continue his promo again, and out comes Dustin Rhodes. When this happened, I was just like, okay, what the hell are we doing here? And then Excalibur just couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. And that was pretty good. And then the promo battle we got after this was pretty goddamn good.
Oh yeah, like people should know that that freaking Dustin's a good promo.
Very good promo.
He's a good promo.
He sold me on this within the first 10 seconds.
He pretty much he just said like, hey, I like you want to criticize people for their addictions, make fun of their wives and families. Like you like you guys live in the past. I'm this, I'm that.
Anything you can say or do to me. I've already been through worse.
Yeah.
I've been to hell.
And then once Dustin gets his licks out, MJF claps back and just also like destroys because like, oh, you lived in the shadow of your daddy, but it looks like that you're no longer there, but now you're just stuck in the shadow of your widow brother.
Widow brother. They get into a brawl. Security guys come out. They get MJF initially out of the ring. I'm cool. And I don't know why, but I had a flashback, or not really a flashback, but I thought of in this moment the Austin Powers movie when they're on Jerry Springer. It's just like, I'm cool. It's just like, don't worry, nobody talks to my son like that. It's okay. You motherfucker! He just runs back in the ring, immediately low blows Dustin Rhodes. Did not waste any time. And as he's coming out of the ring, who do you see? Christopher Daniels, who Hangman referenced in his promo earlier. I have no regrets, I ended his career. But they get into a face-to-face, and he just goes, Hangman did a ringer on you.
Mm.
And he goes out. I cannot wait for this Hangman MJF feud. I cannot wait.
For me, I'm a promo guy. I love matches, but I'm a promo guy because I love blending. Because the way MJF does promos, he blends reality. So we know for a fact, in some ways, more than one, Punk's gonna get a slight reference in these promos with these two. Let's be honest. We can say, oh, they're not gonna do that. They
Sign
might.
me up.
They
Sign
might.
me up.
They might not say his name, but there will be a reference to him.
Now, they will bring that up, and it will actually make sense in terms of a promo battle.
For both of them.
Punk just brings shit up to bring shit up at this point.
Because
like, he's not over it.
Here's how like you can bring it up.
He's clearly not over it.
Here's how MJF can bring it up. He goes, oh, okay, so you out here to cut a promo with me, Hangman. Now, are you gonna go into business for yourself here,
or are you gonna stay on topic?
Or are you gonna stay on topic? So, because one, everyone knows most promos you have bullet points you gotta hit. Everyone knows that, and that could easily be brought up. Hey, are you gonna go into business, or are you gonna stay on topic here?
Just think that was the genesis of that whole fucking thing. But I digress.
Yep.
Could have been avoided. But it happened. After all of that, we have Mariah May coming out to do commentary. Immediately, Taz just, I fucking died. Yeah, well, women have twice as much estrogen as testosterone, but they still have testosterone, and I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yep. And then
it was so good. It's just such a curveball.
Out comes Queen Aminata, and then Jesse Robert gets to the center of the ring and goes, and now performing the role of Mariah May, Toni Storm, and then they do the Mariah May entrance again.
Immediately, this woman can do no wrong right now. This woman can do no wrong right now. This is one of the best year-long feuds or year-long storylines I have ever seen from a one character standpoint.
But god damn, Toni Storm filled that Mariah May outfit.
Oh yeah,
Juice Robinson.
Oh, yeah, Juice Robinson, you lucky fuck.
And then fucking this just sends Mariah May into just a tailspin on commentary. And then Toni Storm
playing the role of Mariah May.
Breaks the internet.
Mariah?
Breaks the internet.
Oh yeah.
with what she does on the apron with the biting the finger shit.
I was about to do an impersonation of that. I am so glad I did not. I'm so glad I did not. That would have lost the viewership.
God damn.
Oh yeah. Yes. In total agreement with you. Yes.
Then
very nice. Very nice. So we had in
Toni
the middle
Storm
of the match,
was
Serena was watching. Serena Deeb was watching in the back.
Serena's always gonna get involved one way or another somehow. They got nothing else for her.
But woo.
So yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So Toni Storm just oh yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent fucking character work.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. I agree.
Trying not to get demonetized right now.
I agree. I agree. Yeah. As I've said a million times over, there's a list of female wrestlers that could kick me down a flight of stairs, beat the shit out of me, and I would apologize.
Yep, and 2 of them are involved in this segment.
Hold on, let me I want to get this quote right.
Oh boy. All right.
Hold on.
Is this
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I want to make sure I get this quote perfect. So, to quote Taking Back Sunday, the truth, you could still slit my throat, and with my one last gasping breath, I would apologize for bleeding on your shirt.
Oh my god.
Take It Back Sunday, folks. That's a song called Your So Last Summer. Great song, good emo song. But yeah.
You know what I call that?
What?
Horny on Maine.
Well, also Take It Back Sunday is from Long Island. They're from Amityville.
I did not know that.
Now you know.
Now I do.
It's like the band hold on. Wheatus. Wheatus is from Northport. They're the song.
Interesting.
They're the band that has Teenage Dirtbag.
Oh, now that you brought that up, there's a clip online of him singing that apparently recently, and everyone's flipping out. There's 2 women in the band. Yet
That's
a guy
the joke.
doing it.
It's the joke of the song.
And then the even funnier part is the people in the comment section. Does anybody know that they recorded this song while it was still an all-male band, and people are just losing their minds? It's hysterical.
It's legit a joke. I believe in the actual recording that no girl recorded that part.
No.
So it doesn't matter. But back on track. Yeah, Toni Storm.
So after
is just
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so after that we had
a backstage promo from Dustin Rhodes, basically just kind of repeating what he said, but this kind of led to a match announcement for next week. Him, Dustin Rhodes versus MJF. After tonight, sign me up. Sold me.
Yeah.
After this, we have a Big Bill. Why does my phone keep fucking correcting this to Big Billy? Big Bill versus the House Hobbs vignette. It's fucking annoying. I can't get through 1 week without my phone autocorrecting it at least once. So we got a short little vignette about what happened last week in Collision in Jacksonville, the parking lot mini brawl, which goes right into a Chris Jericho and the Learning Tree live edition of the New York Minute.
God damn it.
I can't. But anyway, they cut their promo. and Hobbs interrupts. We get Brawl Part 2. Out come the Outrunners, who got a pop, which I was just like, yeah, there we go. They're back.
Yeah.
But in the middle of all hell breaking loose, we have Powerhouse Hobbs on one side of the ring. We have Big Bill on the other side of the ring. Both of them have a security guard in their grasps. Big Bill, gigantic chokeslam. Hobbs,
just
chokeslam on the other side. And then they climb up the ring apron. They step into the ring. What do we hear chants of?
Meat.
And
So
they beat the hell out of each other.
0 hour. Well, not can't say there's not gonna be a 0 hour for Grand Slam.
No.
So yeah, just a Grand Slam match then, I guess, or even on
I feel
Collision?
like this is. I feel like this is either a Dynamite or a Collision match because they've kind of been going at this for a little bit now, and I don't know if they can get another month out of this. So that's just where I'm at with it. And at the end of this brawl, another camera person gets knocked down, and you just hear going into commercial. You just hear Taz. Oh, I think we're back. Nope.
Nope.
I laughed at that too.
I think we're back. Nope.
Nope. I think we're back. Nope. And you just have a hard cut into commercial. I fucking laughed. So we get back from commercial. Jericho and Co. are being escorted out of the building by said security with the Outrunners and Hobbs still there, forcing their hand, getting them the hell out. And we go into it's time for the main
event.
Swerve versus Ricochet. Swerve coming out in the embassy robe that Prince Nana was holding upon the entrance tonight at the beginning of the show. And as he's making his entrance, Ricochet comes out, slams him with the steel chair in the back, and we get into an pretty awesome match. We get into an awesome match. These two were brawling all over the place. At one point, they're standing on the boards ringside. Both of them are trying to give each other a...
Is the audio bad on the YouTube end?
Something.
Because your buddy just commented. Hold on. Let me hear. Because I have not been paying attention at all.
Sounds normal to me.
Hold on. Flashbang.
No, it sounds good to me.
Is my audio fucked?
What's up? I mean, it sounds normal to me because I usually have a stream open. It's crackly. That might just be my voice.
So I realized I didn't.
No, Tom, I'm pretty sure that's just my voice. I have a tendency to not be a great enunciator.
Yeah, I think that might be your end then, bud. I just opened up the stream.
Now it's fine, but before. Okay. So it may have been a... Oh, well. Tom, this is why you got to tune into the show more often.
And Tom, you haven't been here in a while. To update you, Tom,
man's been busy.
Christian is going to be out of action until the pay-per-views. Then baseball season, when that's the regular season, going to start back up. Mike's going to be out, and I'm going to be here solo.
A good amount. Yeah, so, I'm sorry, but I need money. Story of our lives. If I catch it again, I'll screen record. Okay, thank you. Or just go back in the stream and screen record from there. You know, real time. But, so they're brawling. Ricochet is getting, "You are bald" chance. I laughed again. I was at the genesis of this in Hammerstein Ballroom.
He got that at the, so the Jericho Cruise
happened. I was at the Collision.
the Jericho Cruise happened this past week. It happened there.
I heard.
And when it happened, Ricochet put on a wig.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Also, a lot of things happened on that Jericho Cruise. We had the reuniting of Timeless Tony Storm and Luther.
Yes,
we had the
did.
retirement of Curryman.
Damn.
We had the reuniting of Enzo and Big Bill.
Heard about that.
And for a moment, Will Ospreay joined the Maximum Male Models.
I did hear about that also. One of these years, I do want to go on that.
I do too.
The
I'm
waiting
also
list is probably insane, though.
I'm going on a cruise for the Christmas season, and it's expensive.
Yeah, you got to know how to get good deals on cruises.
In general, though, it's expensive.
Yeah. Unfortunately. One of my buddies asked, like, the group, you guys want to go on a cruise? And then I get asked, and I'm just like, dude, I have so much to pay for this year. No. And then he gets mad, and then I told him how much I had to spend, and he's just like, oh, yeah, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I have a wedding abroad, so... And a bachelor party in Vegas. Same wedding. I'm gonna be broke by the end of this year. Because I also want to see Metallica, I also want to see AC/DC, I also want to see Shinedown. This is gonna be an expensive year.
You're telling me.
Might have to, I should just work at fucking Costco at this point, really. I should.
But yeah, so this main event was really good.
I also have to pay mention to the other chant that broke out here.
Which
Who's bald? Ricochet?
Jesus.
Who's bald? Ricochet? Phenomenal chant. Absolutely. It was a very good crowd tonight.
It was.
And I dropped my cap in between the couch. God damn it. There it is.
Yeah, this was a great. This was a fun Dynamite. Swerve lost here via a low blow, doing the Swerve Stomp, which can be great. It plays off as it could have been an accident, could have been on purpose.
I mean, he did have his hands up in a defensive position. Hey, you never know. He may use the sleight of hand there. Never know.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Good Dynamite. Very good Dynamite.
Good Dynamite. Wrestler of the week. I'm going to give it to my boys. Once again, the Guns. Because Guns up. So happy they're back. I love them. They are so great. Mike, who you got?
I'm going to do very, very unconventional here. But my wrestler of the week, let's see if you can guess where I'm going with this.
Is it going to be Timeless Tony Storm?
No.
Mariah May?
No.
Who?
Come on.
No, fuck off. Just tell me.
Tony Schiavone, for making me absolutely die laughing during that segment.
Tony Schiavone is all of us.
Yes. And as soon as I saw that, I was howling. So thank you, Tony Schiavone, for giving me probably what is going to be the thing I laugh hardest at all week. So thank you very much. Wrestler of the week, Tony Schiavone. I don't care.
He has merch, I think, on Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yeah, close. Commentator merch on Pro Wrestling Tees, close enough.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully, by the next time you see an injection, this might be done. I don't know. Got the windshield on now. As I mentioned at the start of the show, I also have flux capacitor lit up.
Oh, actually, Tom, if you're still watching, I hope he is. He is a ginormous Lego head. So if we can get a comment out of him,
I'll wait
before the stream.
This is my first ever Lego set, and it was missing a piece. God damn it!
I think I mentioned this. I saw a Harry Potter.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. A Harry Potter Lego set at BJ's, and I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah,
Tom, you letting me down when I need you the most. All right.
Damn.
Letting us down when we need you the most.
Yeah,
and he literally has a Lego podcast.
This is my first ever Lego set, so I went with the most fucking annoying and difficult one. Keep that in mind, folks. Most complicated one too. Has so many fucking moving parts. It's not even funny.
Oof.
I am not looking forward to installing the doors. Also, the stickers, not as difficult to apply as I thought they were going to be, but still, this is a $150 set.
Jesus Christ.
And you could have installed the stickers as like printed on the blocks themselves. Because you did that for 3 very tiny pieces. They did that for. And they also did it for the hubcaps, for the wheels. But no, I had to install the flux capacitor sticker, the speedometer, the time of where you are, where you're going, and where you've been, and I guess the plutonium rating on the side bit over here. I had to install those stickers. But the very tiny ones I didn't have to install, so I'm grateful for that, but still, precedent.
Yeah.
And for the missing piece, it was attached, so there was 2 black pieces pretty much similar to the one that I was missing, and they were attached to these clear blocks. And in the instructions, they were attached to the blocks. Like when I would have to install it on this, in the photos, they were left on. I said, that looks like I'm not going to need them, so I'm just going to take them off. And that's what I did. But I did place because Lego customer support, worst customer support in my life. We are still live, by the way, so I'm just going to rant for a moment. They have a fucked up sense of when they will send you your missing piece. Either 7 to 10 business days or 28 business days. So say if you have a piece that is, you can't finish it until you have it, you would have to wait a fucking month.
28. That's 5.5 weeks, basically. So that's even longer.
About 1 month and 1 week, then. Oof. But still.
Yeah, that's... What the fuck?
I don't believe I can go to a Lego store and be like, hey, I'm missing piece number da-da-da. Do you guys have that in the back? I don't think I can just do that.
I've never had to purchase Lego, so I couldn't tell you.
Maybe if Tom was here.
Yeah, damn it, Tom.
All right, guys. But we appreciate you all for watching. We will see you next Wednesday. Me and Mike will be here, probably doing another hour-long episode of nonsense and talking about Dynamite. Maybe this will be done. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm hopped up on sugar now. The Cherry Lemon Sun Drop has a lot of sugar in it. How much sugar is this?
You're trying to finish your first ever Lego build. I started organizing and cleaning my video game collection because shit was dusty as fuck, and also there crap ton of sticker residue.
This has 45 grams of total sugar with 45 grams of added sugar. So giving me
Jesus.
89% of my daily value of sugar.
Jesus.
And keep on note, I also had Dr. Pepper before that one.
Oh boy, yeah, you got your sugar fix for the day for sure.
And I slept for most of it, so it's okay. It balances out. I'm also was drinking out of my new Gamer Subs cup with the same designs on my t-shirt. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you next week for another episode of the Pro Wrestling Injection. Not the AEW Injection. Can't call it that again. We got in trouble last
Been
time.
a while.
All right, guys. Peace out.